Alright guys, what is up? The Shattered Grid is officially here. It is here. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 25 has came out. I bought two copies. Bought two copies of it. One is still in, and I'm gonna unbag that right now. This, however, was the one that I bought first. And guys, I got the Green Ranger cover. So excited about this. Let me grab, because I gotta be careful. I'm probably, are you gonna keep the bag? To some people this might be strange, but to me, I think I might actually keep the black bags. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them in the bags, or if I'm gonna just, I don't know, fold them and put them with Ranger memorabilia, but okay, we're seeing this together. Oh, and it's getting stuck. See, it says I don't do unbaggings or unboxings much. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That is Billy. That is Billy, the blue cover. So I will take this one out. Let's get reading, guys. Let's get reading issue 25 of the Shattered Grid. Okay, one take from here on out, because I don't know where to go. There's so many places this comic went. There's so many emotions it makes you feel. Shattered Grid number 25 is amazing. It is epic, and if you do not know what happened in this story, and you don't want to be spoiled, just turn this off right now. just go to your next tab. I know you have like 13 of them open. Just go to the next one. Let's see. When last we left our heroes, Draken killed Saban. Draken is alive. Draken is escaped. Then, in the course of this episode, Lord Draken, he also took his Mmpr and power coin and goes to pay a visit to our friend Ninjor. Ninjor, the man who knows all about the power coins, and convinces him, because he has all of this knowledge of Power Rangers and everything, to fix his Mmpr because it was damaged. And even though Ninjor's like, this looks like it was brute force, these powers were just forced together, and he goes, yes, but there was, it was terrible circumstances, we needed them. Ninjor fixes his Mmpr. Now, he did pass some trials, but Ninja tried to do some trials, but he passed them with flying colors. He gets his Mmpr fixed, and he morphs. He morphs, and he's a little weaker, but he decides to do what he really wants to do. He has a brand new fixed power coin. Only people with power coins can enter the command center, and he has one now. The Rangers, after figuring out what he took, that everything that he's basically out and about, are trying to figure out what to do. They just found out that he was alive, and now he's escaped, and they're trying to get their head wrapped around it. And over the wonderful course of that, Kimberly and Tommy decide they will actually go out on a date. Kim decides she's ready to try again after the whole Matt thing. If you read Go-Go, you'll know what I mean about the Matt thing. But she's willing, and they go see a movie. Now, while they are going to see a movie, Billy and Trini are trying to figure out why this crystallized piece of the Morphin Grid is only recharging on green chaos energy. They're looking, and they decide to take a break. Perhaps for the best that they do. While they walk away, a shadow starts stepping forward, and there he is, Lord Draken, again, with the fixed power coin, enters the command center, and takes the crystallized form of the Morphin Grid. Shattered Grid? Anyone? Now, you may think this is where the story can end, because it could. It could totally end right there. And I feel like that still was a lot of information to process and a big story for a comic. But we get something that, you know, you knew no ranger was safe. I'm calmer now. When I first, believe me, I didn't have the camera, but when I first read it, when I first saw what happened, I just, oh, you just, right now I'm almost more in disbelief and shock. Draken gets behind Tommy. He's portal, so he has Saba, who can make portals. He has his coin. And while he is slightly weaker on power, well, he's all restarting, or whatever Ninja said it was. Yeah. Kimberly and Tommy go on their date. They go to part ways. They don't kiss, because she thought it was kind of awkward. But as they're parting ways, she realizes she does want to kiss him. Turns to run towards him, and you hear this Tommy in the panel. Wow. You finally get this moment of just, yeah. What? The words, no pulse, not breathing. Jen came in and saved the day. Now, I hadn't mentioned Jen yet. Time Force Rangers were at the beginning trying to fix these cracks, these fractures, I guess they said they were called. The fracture is actually splitting time and space apart, and in the other dimensions, the same things are happening to them as well. Different dimensions, which is cool. Ship Dino Charge, because what they did with the dinosaurs and RPM, hey, different dimension as perhaps Mighty Morphin. Well, they're trying to fix it. Basically, everyone on, well, green, yellow, and blue are thrown out. Wes, the Red Ranger, stays in long enough to get Jen out, and then they kind of get taken over by this giant fracture. Who knows what's going to happen to them? Speculation or whatnot, I have no idea. But Jen escapes, barely. And Jen arrives on Earth. The portal, probably, where there's this big spike of energy. And that was Lord Draken. Lord Draken appearing behind Tommy to stab him through the back with Saba. And there he lays on the ground. Kim shows up. I mean, clearly going to attack him. Jen shows up. They knock him back enough. And he is weak. Remember, he is weak. He takes the portal home, but his work has been done. The Green Ranger is dead. Tommy Oliver is dead. Lord Draken killed Tommy. You feel like you just have to keep saying this out loud, right? Draken killed Tommy. Tommy, the Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, is deceased. He dead. Like, dead. Are we gonna pull Zordon again? And, you know, the whole, like, from the movie, and remember, trust our powers, anything's possible, something like that. I know, I'm a bit more in shock, and I'm sure you guys were probably like, oh, this is gonna be bouncing off the walls on this, and maybe I will later. Maybe I'll have to film another thing about this, because now I want to go back and I want to read every honestly, I want to go back and reread everything going up to this again, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a reread through of everything going into next month, include, you know, up to where this is, and so everything will be fresh in my brain. And if I do, I might take you along for the ride in it. I should have been recording Hyperforce right now, but I just had to get this off of my chest, and yeah, and eventually, and I don't know if I'm gonna, I still haven't taken this completely out of the bag yet. And now, Draken in a crushed Green Ranger helmet, guys. I think I'm gonna hang on to this variant. Or sell it to make money to go to Morphicon. So I can have this one signed by Kyle Higgins. I need to meet that man. Kyle, if you're watching this, man, I'd love to interview you one day. I think that would be kind of fun. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to be talking about it a whole bunch on all my social medias. Shoot me a DM. I'm probably not going to be talking anything that has spoilers in it for at least a few more days, or at least until it looks like it's been out there. I want everybody to be able to have the opportunity to read this as it unfolds and to have that roller coaster of emotion. So, if you want to chat with me about this, fantastic, but either keep it in this YouTube thing or in DMs at least for another day or so. Please, just for the other fans. Don't do it for me. Do it for the other fans. Thanks so much for listening to this babble, guys. My name's Ranger Liz. I am shook. And I will see you more Shattered Grid.